If it doesn't stay paired, either one bud to another and/or to phone right next to your person. TOZO T10 Bluetooth 5. This TOZO T10 Bluetooth 5.3 is sold by TOZO. Make sure this fits by entering your model number. Stereo sound quality. TOZO T10 Earbuds large size speaker driver. The drive area is 177 times than the normal drive area, delivers powerful bass, lowest 16s, mellow mid-range, and clear treble loop, reproducing your music vividly. Bluetooth 5.3 features with the advanced Bluetooth 5.3 technology. TOZO T10 Earbuds support HSPH, FP-ATWAD, AVRCP, which provides instant pairing and stable transmission without interruptions. One-step pairing. Simply take two headsets out from the charging case, and they will connect to each other automatically, and then only one step easily enter mobile phone Bluetooth setting to pair the earbuds. API waterproof earbuds and charging case. Inner nano coating makes it possible to waterproof for 1 meters deep for 30 minutes. Waterproof and sweep-proof Lastest technology can effectively prevent from the damage of the splash by sweat. Charge on the go. Playtime lasts for over 6 hours from single charge and total 30 hours with charging case. Enjoy fast charging. To fully charge the recargable case, only 5 hours via fast charge USB-C cable or less than 2 hours via wireless charger, providing convenient charging way with no strings attached. 4.3 out of 5 stars. The TOZO T10 Bluetooth 5.3 has a total of 328,598 reviews. Product linked in the description below. The first review is from Unshin. If it doesn't stay paired, either one bud to another and/or to phone right next to your person. 3.0 out of 5 stars. Can it be worth keeping? Preface this review noting the following was gleaned with over 1 month of usage on 2 different units, as the initial order was very susceptible to cutting out losing phone pairing. Hardly worked at all, actually just enough that I liked the potential and opted for a replacement to see if something got past QC. If someone does, please post under this review, cause I damn sure would like to explore that further. Moving along to this item. It is unfortunate, really, as otherwise there is much to like about this earbud setup. The price was outstanding, at least for this purchase, as it was made during a lightning gold box, whatever Amazon calls their countdown time deal opportunities. In my case, it was $29.99. What I paid is actually the teetering point for me, as my inner monologue vacillates between when they work. I really do like these, and they were astoundingly inexpensive, to when they cut out or lose butterbit pairing. No price compensates for resulting escalation of irritation to aggravation. But as far as evaluating on price relative to sound feature set and mostly present functionality, 2 surprisingly good sound, much more loud than was expected, particularly as one ought remember their wireless, fairly small form earbuds. Think about that for a moment. Personally, I'll put them firmly between a good set of cans and any of my wired buds, of which I have a half-dozen, including some decent Sonys, and a set of Bose Sports, granting the Bose are not inner buds, which makes a considerable difference in sound quality, as well-fitted inner buds both better block outside noise and seal desired audio's path. Whatever form QC takes for TOZO's second context provider, this is the only pair of wireless earbuds I've ever used. 2 voice calls show well both from the send and receive side. I have one colleague who routinely complains about calls made either through my car's Bluetooth-connected system mic is in steering wheel or the now out-of-production Jawbone Con, yet he's made no comments about my use of these buds, which tells me they're doing the job and then some. I have also made calls to other parties for the purposes of testing call quality, and no one has observed any issues. My ability to hear and communicate effectively has been surprisingly good, although I haven't yet tested the buds on a call driving down the road with the windows open, or through a call standing outside on a windy day. The Jawbone did a pretty nice job with purported military-grade noise cancellation. Not sure what if considerations are employed to that end in these 10s. 1. 1. 5-fit form is comfortable and stays in place, albeit without any running around. My most active conditions involve wearing while operating a residential, riding mower over uneven terrain, getting on off. They can droop some, and they do get a bit uncomfortable after a couple of hours, but then show me some Earbuds that don't. One battery life was good, roughly 3 years, and the recharge time via an unplugged. It's easy to see on Amazon, as well as crowd-funded sites, that this form factor is the currently predominant iteration. I did not run down the buds, break out the stopwatch, note start-stop times, just looked at the clock when initiating recharge and then again when lifted. 25. I get that this form factor charging a case-carrying buds in case for on THIGO. Cord-free recharging is the way these many iterations of wireless BT Earbuds are presently made. Can it really be attributed to TOZO? But the functionality of the case as charger has real value. Specific to this case, TOZO appears to use rare earth magnets, resulting in small form and commensurately strong magnetism. Very good for keeping that lid closed and your buds in the case where they belong. I've had my case hanging on my technician's toolbag for a couple of weeks now and have yet to find the lid opening on its own, or of course, my buds out of the case other than when I pull them out. The buds themselves are magnetically drawn into the form and onto the charging contacts once you've got them most of the way inserted. 25 suggested improvements, most necessarily and glaring, is the frequent and random connectivity drop. Sometimes it was the tier phone pairing bud from the phone, despite the phone's proximity sitting next to me in my mower's cup holder or in my front shorts pocket, always on my right side. Other times it was a bid connectivity loss to bud despite the buds having recent charge. Case dock that serves as recarger buds very close, if not exactly the same shape and general layout, claims of Bluetooth 5. This happens far too frequently, and does so while they're worn, making it an obvious engineering technical flaw. Surely the distance through a human's head is so similar that nailing down electronics appropriate to afford solid connectivity across this distance and through incredibly similar material, flesh and brain bonaflesh, or around the same, should be made certain before this product hits market. Add the pairing drop that I easily with about 90 consistency reproduced in a shade by tightly cupping an ear with one hand. Now that I type this, would seem the Butterbid pairing is made with shockingly short range weak electronics. So forget going through the head. Air back to the drawing board or lab TOZO. 5. Presuming that deal breaker gets corrected. Next suggestion is that a feature that makes it clear that the buds are fully charged. Update the voiced component to include current battery life status, or put a meter on the case that provides visual status of the same, or change that LED series essentially serves as a meter, but with 4 lids lined up versus a numeric display from blue to green, or even better, have the Earbuds go from red to green. There is no way to know how much life. The auto power-off function comes pretty swiftly thereafter, which is fine, but outside of this the user has no way to know the bud's current charged state of being. 0 and typically IP 6, 7 or 8, although these 10s are the only IP rated I recall seeing. This is kind of irritating really, as it appears the display times out. If the buds are lifted from the charging case with a full charge, put them right back in the case, they revert to red and sit that way until timing out, unless the battery life is so erratic poor that a full charge isn't really a full charge, or is until lifted from direct charge contact, or see what I'm saying, TOZO 1. 5 nitpicky suggestion here, but valid all the same. Make the charging case docks molded loop a wee bit larger. Not sure what TOZO expects would be looped through this, but it is too small without modification for anything other than a string. I have several cables with screw together and crimped connectors that are typically used for found in keeping together keys. The 18-threaded end of this cable would not fit through the loop. I took a very small, sharp utility knife and shaved off little bits of plastic on the case side, not the loop side of the loop, until I was able to get the threaded end of my cable's connector through the opening. Caveat each and every one of us really should keep in mind as we happily shop away online, wherever that may be, who or what centralized agency, reputable or not, is testing and certifying these products. By exactly what measure is it that products are found to actually be and do what the thing's marketing indicates is so? My workaround now ensures I can easily and securely attach the Buds case to a carabiner, a tool bag, a belt loop, although haven't done that, etc. One results with this highly unscientific and also highly arbitrary summary of my TOZO T10 observations based on just a couple of weeks' sporadic usage with the initial purchase, followed by several. It's a wash. Would I say to someone who doesn't already have a strong interest in wireless earbuds, rush out and buy these? I would not. Would I encourage someone to try this or a different maker to see if another has defeated the paramount and absolutely necessary condition of consistent and persistent pairing to both phone and bud? Sure. Why not return them in within the appropriate time frame if they're no bueno? What's to say that should I go to and through a third set of TOZO's 10s they'd not work splendidly seems unlikely, but or that another manufacturer has nailed some technical shortcoming and consideration that appears to have eluded TOZO's grasp? Well, going down that road can't know. For me, relative to my specific instance, and most definitely considering the price paid and approximately 80 uptime in which the Buds work as expected, coupled with already having backup, reach out to TOZO if that's even possible. Woe further time suck as has been already been spent in grappling the issue, contacting Amazon multiple times to correct some bizarritum snafu, in which reviews for this product were disallowed due to my paraphrased summary here. Some go-finds with reviews and legitimate account, product purchases, and now the subsequent event further time. But roll the dice and pay full price $49. Let's think on that for a moment. $99 as of this review's post. Nah, I suspect the technology is super close, but just isn't quite there yet to pull off what is trying to be done with the wireless earbud market. Instead of blindly swallowing whatever hook is cast before us and then complaining that we've a hook embedded in our mouth, that said, IDK where to go to get reputable answers to the obvious questions regarding online-only typically product in 2019. From the brand previous page, the TOZO brand was established in 2015. Focus on the design, development, and sales of smart accessories and hardware. The main products are wireless headsets, remote control electronic devices, drone, mobile power supplies, wireless chargers, and smartwatches. TOZO wireless earbuds, visit the store. TOZO active noise cancelling, visit the store. TOZO wireless earbuds, visit the store. TOZO wireless, visit the store. TOZO wireless charger, visit the store. Next page. Product linked in the description below. Our first question is from Amber. The wireless charging is great and all, but what if I don't own a wireless charger? It comes with a charging cable which plugs into the case to charge it. However, it doesn't come with a wall charger. If you have a wall charger for your cell phone, you should be able to plug the end with a USB plug of the charging cable into your wall charger, then plug the end with the USB-C plug into the case. To see more, it comes with a charging cable which plugs into the case to charge it. However, it doesn't come with a wall charger. If you have a wall charger for your cell phone, you should be able to plug the end with a USB plug of the charging cable into your wall charger, then plug the end with the USB-C plug into the case to charge it. The port to plug the charging cable into is on the outside of the case and is easy to access. See less. Product linked in the description below. For more content like this, Please subscribe and click the bell icon so you are notified of new uploads. We upload new videos every day. See you next time.